if you've been keeping up with the show, then you know I normally come out here and I share thoughts about whatever's on my mind, you know? But tonight, I want to give a shout out to my home country of Canada and do a monologue entirely about what's going on up north, okay? See, the only thing is, Canadian news is a bit slower than American news, all right? Seriously, for entertainment, Canadians just say, I wonder what crazy thing happened in America today. Canadians watch CNN like it's the Real Housewives, straight up. I mean, what would you expect from a country whose national pastime is eating ketchup chips? Which are delicious, by the way. Anyway, so I decided I'm gonna need some help making our boring but real news headlines not so boring. So, can I get a hype man to help me out, by any chance? Is there a hype man anywhere? Yep.
Lily, I've been preparing for this my entire life.
Okay.
I would like to audition to be your hype man.
Excellent. Okay.
Make this news sound quite impactful.
Okay, right. Are you ready for this?
I would think so.
Okay, here we go. Here are real Canadian news stories.
Real as hell stories from a real as hell country.
A few weeks ago, a man flying on a Canadian airline was refused free water during a flight, but was instead given a cup of ice.
That's cold! You call that freezer burn?
In Ontario, a man called 911 to complain about tomatoes on his chicken sandwich.
Oh, man! Party foul! Get it? Foul!
A report recently came out that found the #1 thing that Canadians talk about on Twitter. John, can you guess?
Snow!
Guess again.
Beavers!
God, I wish. The report showed that the #1 thing Canadians talk about on Twitter is traffic.
What?
I said traffic.
I know, I'm just out here doing my hype man thing.
Okay. Oh, okay, my fault. Oh, I get it. You were doing Lil Jon. Okay, I got it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, thanks. Here's a good one. Pickle Lake in Ontario just got a new playground structure. In order not to offend anyone, they also decided to keep the old equipment as well.
2 slides!
Okay, this one is actually fun. An orangutan at the Toronto Zoo turned 52.
We popping bottles!
Well, she's an orangutan, so...
We popping bananas!
In Wascana Park, seagulls are flocking in large groups as they prepare for their annual migration.
Them birds about to be chopped out! Tweet, tweet.
At the University of Guelph in Ontario, a recent survey about cafeteria food found 94% of students satisfied or very satisfied.
Whipping in the kitchen like some poutine! Food is decent. Straight decent.
In Winnipeg, about 50 dog owners showed up for the annual Manitoba Basset Hound Walk.
Damn, that sounds cute AF. Manitoba sounds hella nice. A nice, moderately dry climate and the highest population of polar bears in Canada.
Well, John, it seems like you're having a lot of fun doing this.
Oh, yeah, Lily. It's more fun than a barrel full of monkeys. More fun than a frog in a glass of milk. More fun than a full take on a dog in the middle of summertime.
John.
Yes, Lily?
Wait, you think I could maybe give the hype man thing a try? Hype woman?
Of course.
Okay, cool. Let's switch it up.
In the city of Boring, Oregon, they opened a museum dedicated to its favorite elusive creature, Bigfoot.
Oh,